Hi guys, Gareth here, and I am back with the Tottenham Football Manager series, and as you can see today we play Wolves away from home in the Barclays Premier League, and this game is quite an important one because we have 6 games left and we are 16 points top of the league. So if we can win this game, then we win the Barclays Premier League. So that would be pretty good. So I've come with not my strongest team because, you know, while yes I would love to win the Barclays Premier League, you know, today and get it wrapped up as quick as possible, I am keeping in mind that we do have a Champions League game, and while yes it is Sporting Lisbon who aren't the best team, well they're probably the worst team, definitely the lowest ranked in the competition, it's an away match and it's the Champions League. So considering I've pretty much already got the, you know, out of my remaining 6 games I'm bound to win at least one, so I've pretty much definitely got the Premier League sorted. And yes, while I want to stay unbeaten in it, just winning the Champions League is much more important. And also, if we can get this first leg off and we can thrash Sporting in the first leg, then I can play my, you know, a really good team against Chelsea. Whereas if we, you know, we don't have a great game against Sporting, then Chelsea, you know, it's also a big game. So you know, one of those 2 matches is going to suffer. Well, one of these 3 matches is going to suffer, and we could end up going out of competition. So basically, I just think, well, what's the point in playing my first team? Having said that, I'm still playing Gareth Bale and Hugo Lloris as their absolute key to the team. Anyway, so it's Lloris in goal, Klein, Rami, Corker and Crescito along the back, Hamsik and Sandro in the midfield, Shaqiri and Bale on the wings. Shaqiri is back from his injury, by the way. Adebayor up front and Neymar. So yes, I'm bringing in some squad rotation for this game. I know you guys like to see that. And obviously Neymar starting at the start of the season. You know, he was part of my starting 11. I'm just not sure. I'm going to stick with Cavani for now. It basically just depends, you know. Neymar will probably play against Chelsea. It just depends on, you know, which team which player's more fit, I think, at the moment. But I thought I'd give Neymar this game because I want to play Cavani. I want to start Cavani in their away leg of the Sporting match. Anyway, on we go with this match. Don't want to be too disrespectful to Wolves, but oh my god, that was almost a goal there. I don't want to be too disrespectful to Wolves, but Sporting Lisbon and Chelsea are just tougher games, and I know it's not really disrespectful, it's just kind of blatant. You know, it's still a tough match, especially away against Wolves, but I think this team can still go out and do it. So yeah, and also it's nice just getting some squad rotation, like I said. So yeah, having explained all that, let's go and try and win this. We can win it even by losing. If Manchester United lose, we win the league, although I would like to keep my unbeaten run going as long as possible, and hopefully to the end of the season. As Sandro's gone and got himself sent off. What the hell? Wow, okay, that was random. That makes our task a lot tougher, considering we've now got 10 men on the pitch. I'm not going to bother switching too much stuff up though, because I think we can still win with 10 men. You know, I think we've still got the players to go and do that, so as long as they play well, that is. Sandro, wow, just a strange moment from him there. Obviously in the 2D you can't really tell very well, even in the 3D it's not too good. But yeah, Sandro just with a weird moment. Did I put replays back on, by the way? I think I did, didn't I? Yes, there were just no goals in the last match. Emmanuelson there, I believe that's Irby Emmanuelson, who's actually on loan at Fulham in real life. He's a decent player. Shaqiri wins the ball there, plays up to Adebayor. What can Adebayor do? Finds Hamsik, who plays a terrible ball into absolutely nowhere, but it's probably a better shot than it was a pass, to be honest. It was a terrible shot. So anyway, Williams shoots wide there. Reece Williams, I believe he starts at Middlesbrough. He's quite a young player. No, New Zealand player, isn't he, I think. Don't even know how I know that. Don't even follow the Championship that closely until the end of the season. Certainly don't follow Middlesbrough too much. I really don't know. No, he was at Fulham, wasn't he? At the start, I think, actually. I think that's why I know, why I recognise his name from the FIFA series I did way back when FIFA 13 just came out. Oh, it's either Middlesbrough or Fulham. I can't remember which one. Maybe he played for both, I don't know. Anyway, it's half time and it's 0-0. So I'm a bit annoyed with that. I don't want another 0-0. 2 in a row. That'd be really bad, wouldn't it? especially with one of them being against Wolves. You know, 0-0 against City, you take it because they're a good team, and it's a point. You know, it's okay, it's not ideal, but when you've already pretty much wrapped up the league, you take it. But against Wolves, even if it is away with 10 men, in a way I'd rather lose 3-2 just to have more of an exciting game when it's at this stage, although I wouldn't want to lose. But yeah, I'd rather it be, obviously you'd rather have goals in it, but I'd rather it be like something like 2-2, 3-3, or we just nicked it 1-0, I wouldn't mind that either. Come on. They've actually been better than us this game. You know, I say that kind of surprised, considering we're down to 10 men, and you know it's not my full first team, and you know we are away. Okay, maybe it's not such a surprise, but I don't know. We've barely done anything. We've barely offered anything, and they've been much better than us today. So fair play to Wolves for that. You know, you can only beat what's in front of you. So if you've got 10 men in front of you, you should be the better team. But yeah, they have come way too close. Right, I'm gonna have to change something here. I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. Kushika, that's something. Okay, I'm gonna switch Crescito into a centre back. This didn't work out the way I wanted it to. There we go. Okay, so Crescito's gone into being a centre back. We're gonna get Fellaini on for Klein. We're also gonna bring Falcao into the mix, I think. Now let's get Antonio Valencia on, and I think we'll leave that for now. Because I do want a goal. You know, we have to change something. So I've gone 3-5-2. No, what 3-2-2-2. Because we obviously had someone sent off. Oh god, now this is where it gets dangerous. Where if we get caught on the break, we don't have a left back to back us up or anything. Wow. Yeah. Klein. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was a penalty there for a second. Luckily not. Yeah, making tactical changes now. I know it's a bit early in the second half to really be getting too worried, but we haven't really offered anything from this game, so that's why I wanted to switch it up a bit. Shaqiri's obviously just come back from an injury, so you know we weren't expecting an amazing game from him. But Bale has been surprisingly quiet. Very disappointed in him today. I'm getting close to bringing on either Cavani or Falcao. I think, yeah, I'm going to bring on Cavani because I just think Adebayor, he's more tired. He's not playing as well in terms of condition rating, match rating. Sorry. So yeah, I think might as well get Adebayor off and bring on Cavani. This has been extremely disappointing, I'll be honest. Yeah, I really should be doing much better than this. Hamsik taking the throw-in because there's no right back, obviously. Now it gets to the point where it's like, well, if we score, then we want to sit back, and we haven't got really anything we can do to go more defensive, apart from go defensive. Neymar has to. Oh my god, terrible first touch, appalling first touch. Situations like that, that's like literally our best chance of the game, so I'm very angry with Neymar for that. It was very, very poor. Although, actually, what's his face can play left back, can't he? Then we don't have a right back. Wow. Bale, I meant, not what's his face. Fellaini heads it away all day, every day. Johnson. Fellaini kicks it away this time. Hamsik really should be getting to that. Oh, he's quite tired though, in all fairness. Wow, this has been a shocking game. You know, if we win the league though, if you know United don't win, then whatever. If we don't, as long as we don't lose, I'm not too bothered. Can we get a goal here? That would. Oh my god! I bet you anything we'll concede here. No. Can we get a goal? Come on, Fellaini. Oh, I don't care about yellow card, ref. It's wasting time. That's full time, I think. Ref went. No, you can't blow it now, but they always do. You can't blow it there. You just can't blow it there, referee. Oh, Football Manager needs to sort out some rules that are in football, because oh, it just doesn't make any sense. United won. Fuck's sake. Well, that means we can continue on. Still haven't won the league. I don't think anyway. Unless a point was enough. Was it? No, I don't think so. I think we're 14 points ahead now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are. We'll have to see when we get into the messages if it says we've won. Sandra band, yeah, we know that. I'm not going to bother doing anything. I'm not going to bother. Yeah, we haven't won the league yet. I don't think we had. Yeah, look, you can see 14 points with 5 games remaining. So that's extremely disappointing. Falcao still hasn't got to his 30 goal mark that he really should be getting to. Bale hasn't had an assist in a while. Players just aren't playing well, and it comes right at the wrong time. Not necessarily for the Premier League, but for the Champions League and the FA Cup. 3 very important games in a row coming up that I really want to win, and we haven't been able to win one of them. So, well, no, we haven't played them yet. We haven't won the 2 upcoming games to them. So, yeah, well, actually, you look at it, 4 very big games. Arsenal's obviously big because it's London derby. Really want to get the Champions Cup all tied up in that first leg, and so that I can just rest players for the second leg, really. I'm not looking forward to playing the other teams. Yeah, hopefully PSG. I don't really care who I play out of Chelsea or City. I'd probably rather prefer Chelsea because they're low in the league, and obviously AC Milan rather than Real Madrid. For that happen though, I would probably just retire. It'd be too easy. But yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out all my other videos, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.